Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And now, my question of today is: are you guys bullish on crypto? And also, we're giving away 100 XRP, and all you have to do is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. So, as we've been talking about for the last couple of days, fear and greed index nears dangerous record high. It's really quite obvious, in my opinion, that greed and even the fear are at all time high levels. And I'm saying both of them as, logically speaking, greed and fear are kind of on the same line with each other. As whenever greed gets really high, people are also really worried that their investment that they are kind of hoping for is going to turn right on around at them, right? Which is pretty logical if you ask me. And the same thing, if the prices keep going higher, people also fear more, and because of that fear that we might FOMO, they might greed, right? If you guys get what I'm trying to say with that. Now, right now we've hit the greediest in 17 months, and it's basically looking like we're gonna hit a point we've never hit before. Um, and yeah, here you can see June 2019 we hit 95 out of 100. Right now we're at 94. And basically what I'm thinking about here is it's not necessarily that we're gonna, I guess, fall down from this point on forward, even though I've seen a lot of analysts claim that. I just want you guys to know that people are being greedy right now, and that yeah, it's something pretty heavy that's going on, and you should know about it, right? That people are greeding out, and even from my own personal perspective, I guess maybe that's the easiest way to say it. Yeah, I'm greeting. Honest, I'm greeting. I don't want to sell my coins because I think all-time highs around the corner. I even had a dream about crypto, I think not last night, but the night before. All right, I dreamed that Bitcoin hit 19 point something K. I woke up, I'm like, damn, it really did. And I checked I checked the statistics, and no, it did not do it. But, you know, it's just I don't want to sell my coins because I'm thinking it's going to get there. And I think a lot of people are doing that as well. And logically, with that idea, people think it's going to turn around, but I'm quite convinced we're going to keep going on. XRP set to stage comeback, 60% breakout in the works. With XRP, I find it really difficult to tell you guys something really good about it. I'm personally really convinced that longer term, this is a god-like crypto in terms of gains, where it's going to be astronomical and insane, and something we can't really fathom as of this point. It's almost impossible to really discuss that. However, to a certain and different degree, I'm always kind of debating or unsure of what to tell you guys on the short term. Like, are we going to go up today? Are we going to go up in a couple of days? I check out the charts. I check out what some other analysts are saying, and it always makes a little bit of sense, but there's always this little twist, right? Because, well, we can realistically speaking, only talk about what Bitcoin is doing and then relate that to XRP, because we can check the macro trends for XRP. We can check, okay, what is most likely to happen following this chart, but nobody can really prove that will work. Why? If Bitcoin were to take a hit because of something, the chance of XRP taking that same hit is like a 95%, right? Or if Bitcoin takes a huge spike, there's maybe, I guess, then you could analyze on the XRP chart if it will go up because of that as well. But if Bitcoin goes up, how much is XRP going to go up is the big question. And that is such a difficult thing, but that's not the most important one, right? The most important one is, which of these days does it go up? When is it going to go to all-time high? And when are we going to really get some of that money back? At least if your average price is higher than it is right now, when are we going to switch over? And I think the last couple of days / maybe like 2 weeks, ever since November 3rd, people have changed that perspective from, well, we're not going to see any higher prices anywhere soon, to, well, it could just be around the corner because Bitcoin went to near all-time high. And a little bit after that, somewhere along that road, altcoins started to hike up as well and get some momentum going. So from that perspective, I think this is one of the only times in which I can tell you guys that we are really close to some bigger altcoin run, because that's just what we've seen before. Yet nobody can ever say with certainty, as things change and we have no idea whether or not history will repeat itself. That's the honest truth. We don't know, but we're thinking that though. Oh my days, this thing started screaming all of a sudden. Bitcoin is no match for gold in the CV world. And I actually had another article here. Gold's path to 2300, renewed investment flows from lower stocks, Bitcoin's demise. So I think this is all a little bit of FUD and stuff like that. This is just gold maxis claiming that gold is the only true store of value, stuff like that. But we just saw SEC Chair Jay Clayton call Bitcoin a store of value, just really nullifying all those ideas. The only thing you can say is, well, as of this point, gold is doing a better job. That's possibly true. But is it really the only thing? Is Bitcoin not a store of value? Well, we can really debate about that. And I guess the man who has a lot to say about it, the real authority in the space, one of the only ones, he said it is a store of value. So, yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know what else to say about this one, right? It's pretty damn obvious, if you ask me, that crypto can have that property, and gold is not the only thing that's going to work. Now, I actually have thought about this for a very long while. What would I buy if I didn't want to be in fiat currencies, if I didn't want to own the US dollar? And I thought about it. Would I own gold or Bitcoin? Well, and maybe I'm biased because I've been in crypto for a long while, but whatever scenario I put up for myself, I'm like, well, gold might stay relatively safe for a longer time, but it's not like gold is really an ultimate asset of some sort. I mean, they both, Bitcoin and gold, have their flaws, and since I have way bigger gains in my head for Bitcoin than for gold, if you're really asking me about which thing will keep its value better, real value, then I would say maybe gold is the one for right now. But which one will keep its value for sure and even give us more money? So it's like keep its value plus, so you can kind of see it as which one is a better investment. I'm going to say Bitcoin. So from that perspective, I guess these guys are right that gold is still maybe the better store of value. Maybe, yeah. But the better investment is still Bitcoin. The complete case for $10,000 Bitcoin. What a year! A global pandemic, a wavering stock market, rising number of unemployed people, and continued uncertainty in global markets. Yet we saw the Bitcoin price recover from 5,300 in March to almost 18,000 at the time of writing. That's almost a 240% return within 9 months. So I think that's pretty obvious, right? As he said before, a global pandemic, a wavering stock market, rising numbers of unemployed people, and continued uncertainty in global markets. That's exactly what Bitcoin is for. So I don't know why they put a yet. Maybe that's just to show the contrast, even though this is literally the truest definition of why Bitcoin should be going up. And whenever I say Bitcoin, I mean Bitcoin like as a start, but I mean crypto as a whole. Because how I see it, Bitcoin is just the start of everything, is the core, yet all coins will take the ultimate gains, and eventually there's way more money to be made with those, but Bitcoin is going to be gaining first as the market maker, so to speak. Now, funny enough, Garlinghouse has also quoted something on Bitcoin. He said he wants Bitcoin to succeed after all. Ripple CEO Brett Garlinghouse may be a critic of Bitcoin, but he still wants the original crypto to succeed in the long run. Funny, but some people didn't know he actually owns Bitcoin. I actually noticed that a lot of people don't know about that. It's pretty funny. He says, I don't view what Ripple is doing as somehow competitive with Bitcoin. I want Bitcoin to be successful. And yeah, he owns it. He thinks highly of it, even though some of the other Ripple members, and I guess I and maybe even him, have said before that proof of work is not that great. So if you're asking me if I see longevity in Bitcoin for, let's say, the next 25 years, I'm going to say no. But if you're asking me if Bitcoin can succeed, I'm going to give you a big yes. All right. There's a good chance that Bitcoin is going to be doing good and that other altcoins are going to flow out from that. So I would again agree with Brett Garlinghouse to the fullest. A little bit later, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about Brett Garlinghouse, by the way. So stay tuned and make sure you subscribe. People will be surprised at XRP's performance in 2021, analyst asserts. Now, there's a couple of things I need to say about this one, and that is that there were some calls for Ripple going exponential in terms of partners and what are they called now? Corridors in 2021. I think a lot of those things have been stalled a little bit because of the CV19, if you guys know what I mean. Yet, I still think it's going to be a very important year because it's going to be the year where CBDCs really start. This year, there was a lot of groundbreaking research done for CBDC, and next year, we're definitely going to be seeing China and most likely going to be seeing a couple other smaller ones coming along, maybe even the US, who knows? At least some trials, I think. EU, we'll hear if they pull through next year, but I don't know if they will really go through with the whole process next year already. But yeah, it's going to be definitely a very important year for Ripple's services and how they arrange everything. So from that perspective, yeah, it could really do amazing as well. Another side is, well, we just saw Bitcoin's crazy rise, and that might continue for the next couple of weeks as well. And only after that, altcoins flow, right? And that also falls along with this one. That breakouts come after the big Bitcoin, the big Papa coin has already done it. And since this is 2020, that the big one coin, the big Bitcoin has done it, it could be that in the next couple of weeks, which might already be 2021, then XRP and some of the other altcoins are going to start rising. Ripple gains 51 million XRP through Bitstamp, while 65 million XRP gets shifted by large players. Data shows that over the past 24 hours, Ripple, its major ODL corridor, with two other big players wired over 116, I didn't get that number for a second, million XRP, while Bitrue launched another XRP trending pair. I'm just going to say it once more. I have Bitrue link in the description below, not because it's a stupid thing, alright? It is very freaking useful, and they are pretty damn great if you're asking me, so make sure you check them out. I'm lending my own XRP on there. And yeah, in general though, these numbers, I mean, do they really matter? I don't really know, because Ripple could have crazy high numbers of XRP for ODL if they want to. Or even if they have low ones, it doesn't mean they're doing something bad, right? It's always about the bigger picture. So I don't know if we should focus on those numbers too much. And here, Ripple, new bullish cycle may push XRP price to 92 cents by analyst. Once more, these things are fairly speculational. Not that much real impact on it too much. So I don't attach too much value to this, but it's cool to sometimes dream though of these crazy numbers, which will eventually come, yet nobody can really know when. And so these bullish analysts who claim $1 and stuff like that, I don't think they know what they're talking about. If they're talking about 45 cents, okay, we can really discuss. Maybe he's onto something. If he's claiming 90 cents, we all know it's going to be coming, but he, I, you, we can't really know when. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Still pretty damn bullish on crypto though, so again, just wait it out. It's going to be amazing. And yeah, pretty cool day. Pretty damn cool day. Some breakouts are coming along. Bitcoin is a better alternative to gold. And even Bregonian has wants Bitcoin to succeed, but XRP is the ultimate gain machine, in my opinion. And eventually it will be ruled out as a security, or not security, I should say then, I guess. It is not a security, we all know it, and eventually it will be ruled that way. Thank you all for watching. See you guys again in another crypto video.